Hi guys, Alflington here, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about excellent, good start. Okay, I'm going to leave that in actually. Today I just wanted to talk a little bit about my trip to Colombia that I did in January, and this is inspired by Dan Moto73 talking about his trip to Russia, and saying about, obviously, you know, it's kind of misunderstood, and what we think we know obviously about countries isn't necessarily, you know, what they're actually like. And I think a lot of that is definitely Hollywood's fault. And yeah, so I just wanted to chat a little bit about that. So I went to Colombia because I have a load of Colombian friends that work in our hotel. So they're over here learning English, which they actually do as part of their degree. So part of their degree is they actually have to go to another country and actually learn English, and then they have exams on it, and if they don't pass, you know, they don't get a degree. So it's quite hardcore, and they actually do that to be able to actually get just what we classify as a normal job. So just like, you know, minimal wage. It's crazy. You just can't fathom it in the Western world. And anyway, so they come and they go. So people come over. They basically over in England for, you know, like a year and a half, sometimes two. So of course over that time I got to know quite a few of them, and getting to know more now. But in January I actually went over to stay with one of my mates, and so Eliana, hello if you're watching. So I actually went over to stay with her, which was just the most amazing thing. So it's quite a long flight. Basically had to fly over to New York and then down, so it's a day's travelling. My God, what a city. Bogota I went to, which is the capital. It's amazing. You know, you're never going to fall in love with it for its architect, but the people there are the most friendliest people I've ever met in my life. Incredible. And, you know, you can talk to anyone, and if they can speak English, they just want to practice a little with you. If they don't speak English, they'll give you all the time in the world if you're practicing your Spanish. It's brilliant. But everybody there is really concerned that you go away having had a good time. It's just brilliant. You know, tourists come over to England, don't give a crap, you know, give us your money, see you later. Over there, you know, everybody that I met basically was instantly just like, oh, I take you here, I take you there. It's not really a great Colombian accent now. Anyway, but everybody was just like, oh, how long are you here for? Where'd you from? You know, basically, oh, I'll show you this, I'll show you this. Have you seen this? Oh, make sure you go there. I take you there, it's okay, you'll come stay with me and my family. And they all genuinely meant it. And it was just frightening. But I think the scariest bit is, I think, just, you know, if you ask most people what do they know about Colombia, or Colombia, it's just generally the answer is always drugs, and that's it. And that's totally just from Hollywood. And yeah, okay, they still have some drug rooms over there. You know, it is a place where cocaine is obviously grown. But equally, if we didn't buy the damn stuff, not me personally, I mean we as a nation of course, then there wouldn't be any need for them to grow it. So to be honest, stop whining at them so much, and stop people from buying it in the first place. Okay, I'm gonna stop going on a drugs right now. That's silly, but yeah, no, Colombia, like I say, generally that's all people actually know about it. That's quite a big bump there, by the way. But generally that's all people know about the place. But on a motorbike note, actually, now obviously there is a lot of motorbikes there, and it's an amazing place to drive, and I really wish that basically when I went I'd had a little bit more motorbike experience and actually rented a bike, because the traffic there is insane, absolutely insane. People everywhere beeping, cutting each other up, and bikes weaving in and out of just everything you can imagine possible. Potholes everywhere, like huge potholes. And when it rains, and oh my God, does it rain, obviously the potholes fill up and you can't tell where they are. It's just like, I swear it could be a new sport. Obviously I'm not recommending that, but the weird thing is, what they have over there is everybody has to wear like a reflector jacket with their number plate on it, and they have to have the number plate on the back of their helmet as well. And to start with, I thought, well, that's quite good. Stop someone nicking your bike. What a brilliant idea. What I found out is actually because a notorious drug lord whose name eludes me at the moment used to send people in on bikes to basically to assassinate people. So that they'd go and basically, you know, person on the back of the bike would assassinate, you know, drive-by shooting on the bike and then blip off. So to prevent that, basically everyone has to be registered and wear their number plate. But you know, I thought it was quite a good idea. In that way, everybody's wearing a reflective jacket, which has to be seen. Which as safety features go, you know, it's a pretty damn good one. Anyway, back onto my topic though. Colombia, what an amazing place. The people there are amazing, absolutely amazing people. I love them to bits. Their attitude towards life is just fantastic, you know. The food over there was brilliant, the beer over there was brilliant, and so much so, I can say I'm going back in January again. I loved it that much. And I actually intend, hopefully some point, not in the too distant future, to actually go over there and study Spanish. You know, I keep trying to learn Spanish, but just my motivation towards it is quite hard. But when I was over there for 2 weeks, you know, the amount I actually picked up was incredible, and I'd like to basically do what the Colombians have done, but the opposite way around. And obviously I don't need to do it for any exams or degrees or anything, but you know, they've come over into another country, they've lived over here for a while, and they've learnt the language. So I'd like to experience that on the flip side of things. So yeah, that would be cool. Now, not sure how long I've been ranting on for, but one of the things I have to talk about